Hey players, welcome back to KTGaming. Today, I'm diving into Little Nightmares 3, and I'm telling you everything you need to know. So I'm not even gonna waste time in the intro. Let me just dive in. Alright guys, this game is dropping on October 10th, but some stores say October 9th. Like for example, on Steam, it says that Little Nightmares 3 is releasing on October 9th, but on the PlayStation Store, it says that it's coming out October 10th. So depending on where you plan on buying it, is when you'll be playing it. And I think you guys should know about where you can play it at, so let me just dive into that real quick. It's coming out for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series S, X, Xbox One, PC via Steam, the Nintendo Switch, and Nintendo Switch 2, so there are a lot of ways that you could dive into this one. And for those of you guys who are thinking about pre-ordering it but were not too sure on it, let me just tell you the bonuses you get. So if you pre-order it, you get the Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition, which is early access on PS5, Xbox Series S, X, and PC. But on PS4 and Xbox One, the Enhanced Edition license is granted but only playable after upgrading to the newer hardware. And I bet you guys are wondering, wow, you just said a bunch of words and you lost me low-key. But let me explain it better. Yes, you can play Little Nightmares 3 fully on PS4 and Xbox One, but if you pre-order it, you won't get the Enhanced Edition version, like the extra visuals and the early access window. Only the current gen and PC ports get that. But I hope I didn't confuse you guys even more. Let me know if I did down below. But yeah. Oh, and the same thing goes for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2 players. So you guys won't be able to get the technically enhanced edition. You'll just get the base game, you know what I mean? So, I mean, is it worth pre-ordering it at that point? I don't know why they did it like that, but hey, don't get mad at me guys, because I'm just the messenger. Now let me quickly go over the deluxe edition, because I spent a minute and 50 seconds now talking about the release and platforms and stuff. But yeah, deluxe edition is $60, the standard edition is $40, but with the deluxe edition you get Secret of the Spiral expansion pass, which is extra post-launch DLC content. You get Residence costume pack, which is more outfits for the two main characters, the Ferryman costume set, which is themed cosmetic items, and access to any future story or gameplay DLC released under the expansion pass. So you don't have to buy them separately. So if you buy the deluxe edition, which is $60, you can have access to anything else that they release in the future, like extra DLC or maybe even costumes and stuff like that. It's kind of like Mortal Kombat 1 when it first came out. It had you buy the regular or the deluxe edition, which gave you the extra characters that they released in the future and the extra story. So it's kind of like that, to make it simpler for you guys. Now I bet you guys are like, come on man, hurry up, we heard enough about the release info, just get into the gameplay and the story. Well guys, I got you right now with the story. So, you control two new protagonists, Lo and Alone, trapped in the nowhere, navigating twisted locations called the Spiral. And so far the locations that have been teased are Necropolis, Candy Factory, Carnival, Carnivale, etc. But let me know guys if you know any more down below. And the enemies slash threats or antagonists are creepy residents or the monster looking beings. The demo already showed us a giant baby, so yikes guys, are we cooked? Now let me get into the gameplay. I know guys, finally we made it. But yes, it's still horror, puzzle, and platforming. You'll hide, sneak, dash, solve, and avoid, but combat is secondary. And environments are built with atmosphere, visual storytelling, and tension in mind. So you guys won't ever get bored. That's basically what I'm telling you. Wait guys, this is important. Lo wields a bow and arrow and can shoot, cut ropes, hit switches, and reach high things. Alone has a wrench, which smashes barriers, manipulates machinery, and helps finish off foes in co-op combos. Oh, and also some puzzles might require both tools to work together. It kind of reminds me of It Takes Two when, the husband and the wife would each have to do separate tasks, but still to get to the same goal and to help each other out in a way. It kind of gives me that vibe. What about you guys? And now guys, we finally have online co-op. And it's new for the series. For the first time, you can play together, but the same platform only. Man, I really don't like it when games do that, cause GTA 5 for example, come on guys, how have you not released crossplay yet? You know how many people would love to play together from Xbox and PlayStation? And unfortunately that means no PlayStation to Xbox or no PlayStation to PC, so that sucks. I wish games do this less, but I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Let me know. And if you don't have friends like me, you could also play with an AI companion handling the other character. The AI is meant to be helpful but not too smart, you know what I mean? Like, well, that's every AI technically in every game. And you need to give it commands most times. Oh, and last thing about co-op, there are unique animations and interactions that might happen in solo versus co-op modes. So some things might happen in co-op that might not happen in solo and vice versa. Alright guys, let me dive into the puzzles now. A lot of the puzzles are multi-step, split responsibilities, which basically means one player triggers something while the other moves a platform or maybe triggers something else, basically, or the other way around. So yeah, it takes two vibes. Oh, and for the environment traversal, there's climbing, swinging, there's bridges, ropes, hidden passages, and you guys have to use tools to unlock paths. Sometimes even both. And in the co-op, a lot of enemies require combined action, like for example, maybe Low shooting a head, or maybe one of them has like something protecting his head and Alone has to smash him. So yeah, stuff like that. But the encounters are limited. You're mostly with these games, or Little Nightmare games in general, the priority is to escape and to avoid conflict. Oh, and if you're playing by yourself, you'll need to call the AI to interact with different objects. They won't be like, the co-op like and read everything, like know what to do right away, you actually have to tell them what to do to progress. One last thing for you guys, the game is segmented into zones within the spiral, which each zone brings new hazards, puzzles, and themes. Kind of like the backrooms, like how every level is like a different like vibe or like a different looking like environment. Yeah, kind of like that. And there are different ways you could replay, like you guys could swap roles if you're playing co-op, like Low or Alone, to experience it differently and get that feel. You get to unlock different cosmetics and costume sets, and whatever DLC or expansion they throw at you from the expansion pass. And for the difficulty and pacing, you could expect quiet suspense, maybe sudden chase sequences like the old games, and moments of like that you have to like, what do I do? I don't know what you do. We're gonna die, oh no. Stuff like that. And guys, that's everything on Little Nightmares 3. Let me know down below, what do you want to see more? What do you not want to see? What are you most looking forward to? Is it the co-op, the puzzles, the gameplay, like with the different combat mechanics technically? Or do you just like to avoid different things and escape as fast as possible? Because guys, I'm probably going to be looking forward to the different characters and the actual story and the environment that we'll be in. I'm definitely looking forward to see how we could command the AI and how like good the AI actually is in the companion. Because is it like a Trias with Kratos type thing, or is it a little smarter, or needs a little more help? Like, I feel like that's something that I'm going to be trying out definitely. And overall, like the gameplay itself, the characters and tools, everything's going to be great, guys. I can't wait for this one. What about you? As always, guys, if you enjoyed this one, make sure to leave a like, comment, ring the bell, and punch that subscribe button. For all things gaming, Little Nightmares 3 and Little Nightmare games in general, hopefully they do a fourth one, and tech. And players, I will see you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.